Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. I am the Introverted Reader. Let's move you there a little bit. I am the Introverted Reader and today's video is going to be the Nightmare Before Christmas book tag. I don't know if I've ever done this on my channel before, but it is nearing Old Hallows Eve and you know, Nightmare Before Christmas is literally everything to me. I have an unhealthy obsession with that movie. I literally see Jack Skellington is chilling up there in his Santa outfit. I have several Funkos behind me of him, and it seems only right that I do a book tag based off of one of the best movies that's ever been made ever. So I have the questions right here on my trusty laptop. So let's just get started. It's a really short tag, so I'm not gonna keep you as long. So yes, so we're gonna start off with the first character, which is Jack, aka Jack Skellington, aka Bone Daddy, aka Pumpkin King. And his question is, what is a book with a character who longs for more? Because that's Jack's whole spiel in the film. He's looking for more out of life, out of his existence. And for me, I think I'm going to go for Lestat from the Vampire Lestat, because from the time he becomes immortal, he is not someone that wants to live in the shadows. Like, he wants to be seen, he wants to be heard, and like throughout that whole book, you know, like quite a lot of the other immortals that he comes across are just like, we deserve to stay in the shadows. We're monsters. And he's just like, no, like we need to experience things. We need to be out there in the world. And it's like, I want to be out there in the world. I want a big spotlight on me. I want a monument to the sky with my name on it, like, cheers. I need to hydrate. If you've yet to hydrate, you should. Anyway, carrying on. So yeah, Jack Skellington, Vampire Lestat. I feel like the two of them are quite similar. So the next one is for Sally. And hers is a book with a character who loves someone so much and actually gets them in the end. When I was looking over these questions the other night, I thought to myself, well, who is it that a lot of books that I read, a lot of times there's a lot of angst with romances. So 9 times out of 10, they don't usually work out. They don't usually end up with the person I'm rooting for them to be with. But I'm going to go with Cordelia from Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. Just that whole series. I'm not going to say anything more because I don't want to ruin it for anybody if you haven't read that series yet. But yeah, Cordelia. If you know, then you know. But it was really hard to think of someone because I was just like, who actually ends up happy in all the books that I read? The next one, Zero, Jack's loving ghost doggy companion. And his prompt is, what is a book with a loyal sidekick? Now, I kind of feel a bit bad calling this character a sidekick because they definitely exude a lot of main character energy, in my opinion, but I'm gonna go with Leo Valdez from the Heroes of Olympus series because he is just so wonderful. He sticks by his friends, he sticks by his morals. He's just a really, really great person, and he deserves so much more. Especially in that series, he's so overlooked in that series. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna do a video about underrated characters that deserved way more, and it might take a while for me to actually properly think about which ones are truly underrated. But the next one is for Oogie Boogie, and that, why do you keep moving? Hold on, there you go, settle yourself. Right, so the next one is for Oogie Boogie, and that's a book with one hell of a wicked villain. And I'm going to say, even though this particular trilogy is not the greatest, I'm going to say the Darkling from the Grisha trilogy. Because one of the main reasons that I was able to carry on reading that series was purely because the Darkling is one of the best written villains I've probably read in a young adult book. Like, especially one from like way back when, like Shadow and Bone was. Like, Siege and Storm, the second book in that series, is terrible. But the only good bit about it, the only good bit about that book I remember was whenever the Darkling showed up. And I will never forgive Leigh Bardugo for what she did with him in Rule of Wolves, but that's a whole different conversation. But however, the Darkling is probably one of the best villains. You know I'm picky about my villains. I did a whole video about what makes a villain years and years ago. But, or was it years ago? How long has it been? Oh, I don't know. Time blurs together. But, yes, the Darkling. Let me see. And then, I think it's only 2 more. Oh, no, 3. Okay, so, next question. Halloween Town. A book that's creepy or has a scary theme? Oh, a book that's creepy? What's a book that really genuinely creeped me out? I mean, I suppose... Oh, what is a book that creeped me out? I could say Lestat, because that's one of the few books I've read as of recently that genuinely creeped me out. I'm trying to think. Nocturna by Maya Manente. That had some creepy themes going on, because, I don't really want to get into it, but that did have a little bit of a creepy theme to it. Not too much. It was just a little bit. I wish they'd gone a little bit deeper, but no, it was creepy enough. But Lestat, for sure. Christmas Town. A book that left you feeling warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, I'm going to go with House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune and Under the Whispering Door. But both of them made me feel different emotions. So I think maybe I'll go with Cerulean Sea on this one, because oh my goodness. Even though the inspiration behind that book is really T.J. Klune, but that book, just the overall themes running through it and just the way it's written and the atmosphere is just so sweet, and just oh my goodness, that house and those children need to protect it at all costs. And I think, yes, the very last one is What's This? Jack's iconic song. A book that took you by surprise. Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I genuinely had such low expectations for that book. Or did I even really have any expectations for it? Being honest. Because I read Caraval by her a long time ago, and I just thought that series was just okay. Like, I wasn't gagging about it. You know, I mean, I read all 3 books, and in the end, I was just like, whatever. It was okay. It was fine. Whatever. I'm not, But then I picked up Once Upon a Broken Heart, which is right here, and then I picked up the second one. The way I could not put that book down, the way I kept thinking about it, like whenever I wasn't reading it, like whenever I had to put it down for whatever reason, like getting up to go to work or like getting up to do anything else, I didn't want to do it, because I was just like, I just want to carry on reading. Like, this is, it was so addictive and just so, like, had me fully in a headlock. Like, I'm not even kidding. And I was so amazed. I was genuinely so amazed at myself. I was like, wow, I'll never question Stephanie Garber again. Like, but we'll see if she comes out with anything else that has the same effect. But yeah, and I'm super excited for Curse for True Love to come in the post. Like, hurry up. Like, I know you've been dispatched. Will you just hurry up? Anyway. So that's all the questions for this tag. So I'm going to pose the question to you. What is a book that you've read maybe over this past year or whenever it was that completely took you by surprise? Like were you expecting to not enjoy it? Or maybe give it oh, it'll be like a 3-star. And then you ended up loving it. It ended up being one of your favorites. Let me know. So... that is it for the Nightmare Before Christmas book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. All of my socials are down below as always: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, because I really want to get to 300 subscribers. That would be really good. So yeah, subscribe if you're new and you like what you see, and ring the bell so you know whenever I upload. I upload videos on Tuesdays and every other Saturday. So I will see you next Tuesday, because I'm working at the weekend. I'm back at work. So yeah, I will see you next Tuesday for my next video. Bye.